inspiration?
You know, there are so many. I think, but I would like to mention people like Dino Moria, who I think were one of the first few people who took it beyond the gym. You know, who kind of gave you the sense that there is a body that can be achieved in a very holistic manner, where you know you're optimizing your health more than anything else. He kind of took fitness outdoors. एंड आई लव व्हाट ही इज़ डूइंग विद हिज ओपन जिम कॉन्सेप्ट, जहाँ पे उन्होंने जिम्स हर जगह लगवाए हैं और लोगों को ये जो प्रोसेस है इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करने की कोशिश करवा रहे हैं, क्योंकि अर्बन लाइफ में हम जो रोज़ाना ज़िंदगी में जो शहरों में लोग रहते हैं स्पेशली, जो फिज़िकल काम नहीं करते, जो डेस्क पे काम करते हैं या कोई ऐसे काम करते हैं जो अंदर आपको रखता है बहुत ज़्यादा. इट्स सो इम्पॉर्टेंट टू गो आउट एंड प्ले. यू नो, वर्कआउट शुड बी प्ले, वेदर यू प्ले अ sport or whether you hit the gym. The idea is to give your body that. I love how wide the eyes are and how closely you're paying attention to this. I hope this conversation inspires many of you to start working out. I really do, because it changes everything. Stop smiling.
You're active on the social front, so is it a conscious effort to build yourself as a brand?
No, it's never been a brand thing. You know, I don't perceive myself as a commodity. I'm an individual who has a heart that beats, and I'm an extremely emotional person. I deeply value this position that life has given me. You know, it's so amazing to be able to connect with people, to have the opportunity to reach out to so many people. Why would I not use that to make a difference? Also, I think very early in life, I was taught, and I deeply appreciate that now, is that there is no bigger ingredient to understanding your self-worth or getting a sense of well-being than making a difference. It really redefines life. And I think that, you know, there are many cultures and many places in the world where community service is a part of school curriculum. I know that my mother works in a rehabilitation center. She works with alcoholics and drug addicts. And I know how it's redefined her life. You know, the sense of purpose, the sense of optimism, the sense of... And purpose is the most important thing for any human being to have. You know, it just does so much for you.
Okay, I have a question. You know, in today's day and age, you know, when everyone's getting fitter, you know, I also read a certain excerpt in the interview where you said that, you know, you're completely against crash diets.
Yeah.
But, you know, there are certain people who have those kind of self-confidence issues.
There's no
and, you know,
quick fixes.
Correct, exactly.
You know, with health, there's no quick fix. And with especially, and that's what I always say, that we need to redefine our idea of fitness. Fitness is not about developing a body with muscles. It's about gaining strength. It's about making your core strong, your inner being strong. And crash diets don't help. They really don't. They just harm your body, and they're the worst thing for you to do.
So, I mean, if you have to say something to those people out there who have these self-confidence issues, you know, stuff like, you know, when they look in the mirror and they're not happy, however thin or however this thing they are, you know, it's just...
Which is why I say adopt an attitude of gratitude. It'll just make you a happier person. You know, I know it's an adage that has been overused, but it's so true. It is so true. I know that so many people are unhappy about little things in their life because they just are so removed from the extraordinary challenges that most others have. And working with people does that for you. It just kind of puts everything into perspective. You start feeling less sorry for yourself. You start becoming less indulgent. And I think you just start respecting your body and your mind and your space a little more.
Well,
what do you think about the recent behavior of the censor board, and as a producer, how do you plan to tackle this?
Well, we've all taken it up very effectively. I think it's a very important narrative in the course of Indian cinema. The thing is that it's not a censor board, it's a certification board, and I think somewhere along the way, most governments have had their directives and they've had their specific individuals that have kind of held that post. And in the middle of all of that, this narrative had gotten lost. And I'm very glad that this debate has resurfaced, because I hope that this debate will lead to institutional changes which are required. And the good thing is that I think more people now know that it's not a censor board but a certification board.
दिया, इसके अलावा पायरेसी को लेकर भी काफी बड़ा इशू चल रहा है, तो एज अ प्रोड्यूसर आप क्या सोचती हैं?
हमको चोरी करना बंद करना पड़ेगा बॉस. बंद करना पड़ेगा. ये जो लोग अब चोरी करके अपने मोबाइल पे फिल्में देखते हैं, घर पे फिल्में देखते हैं, प्लीज़ बंद कर दे, बिकॉज it's so harmful to the industry. So many people work so hard. And it really, देखो, एक तो the fact of the matter is, perception में हम बहुत बड़ी इंडस्ट्री है, but actually हम बहुत छोटी इंडस्ट्री है. हमारा, you know, we our national, like our annual earning or contribution to the national exchequer is probably the size of a small cottage industry. And so we might be very big in perception, but the fact is that we are a very small industry which has a core strength of a few lakhs of people, and their lives get really badly affected when जब आप उनकी फिल्में चोरी करते हैं. It's horrible.
Tia,
Yes.
what is your current?
You're going to start working out now. Okay.
What is your current fitness routine like?
Um,
Favorite workout?
My favorite workout is I really enjoy Pilates and I really enjoy functional training because they're all core strengthening exercises, and I love kickboxing. Yesterday I discovered the hula hoop after school. Many years. My mother picked it up and she just went, yeah, it was so much fun. It's a great exercise.
How good are you at kickboxing?
I'm quite good.
Is Sahil scared?
No.
Yeah.
Hi. Well, there has been a demand for it, and it's been a beautiful narrative that has really engaged the audience and enriched people and motivated them. So, I would actually like to traverse civilizations that are influenced by different rivers. So, why not Brahmaputra?
Yeah, coming back to relationship, आपने कहा शादी ने काफी कुछ चेंजेस लाया आपने पर्सनली.
मैंने नहीं कहा, आपने कहा. हाँ.
रिलेशनशिप चेंज हो जाता है शादी के बाद.
किसने बोला यार? सेम ही होता है.
सेम ही होता है, ठीक है.
हाँ.
करीना ने रिसेंटली जब उनसे पूछा गया था कि वो हॉलीवुड क्यों नहीं जा रही है प्रियंका की तरह, तो उन्होंने कहा आई एम नॉट एम्बिशियस एज प्रियंका, आई वांट टू सेटल डाउन. योर टेक ऑन इट?
You know, we're trying so hard to break stereotypes. एक तो when women say, why do you ask us if we are settling down when we get married? I always ask this question. आप settle कब हो रहे हो? मैं 18 साल की उम्र में थी जब मैंने पहले इंडस्ट्री ज्वाइन किया था. मुझे तब जर्नलिस्ट यही क्वेश्चन पूछते थे, और जितने साल तक मैंने शादी नहीं की थी उतने साल तक हर साल यही क्वेश्चन दोहराया जाता था, आप सेटल कब हो रही हैं? तो मैं उनसे पूछती थी, भैया 18 साल की उम्र में मैंने घर छोड़ा, अपना घर बनाया, मेरी आमदनी है, मैं कमाई करती हूँ, आई अर्न अ लाइवलीहुड, आई रन माई होम, आई रन माई पेरेंट्स होम, आई हैव रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज दैट आर ब्यूटिफुली आई एम हैंडलिंग. How much more settled do you want me to get? So I think the first thing is that this association of being married to being settled needs to be suspended completely, because it's utter rubbish. I think any individual who finds a clear sense of purpose, who's navigating their own course, who earns a livelihood, who has clear ambitions, who knows what they're making of their life and doing it responsibly is settled, okay, married or not. Secondly, I would say that yes, every individual has their own set of aspirations, their own set of idea of happiness, their own set of what gratifies them. And somebody is gratified being wonderful and awesome in India, great. Somebody wants to seek more power to them. I think what Priyanka and Deepika have achieved is extraordinary. and I celebrate their achievement. I think it's wonderful. But does that make what others do here less? No, not in the least.
Yes, we'll take.
I'm currently working on 3 film productions that we're producing at Bonfrey. And my first international Iranian film will be releasing in October, and I'm really looking forward to that. It was an extraordinary experience working with in an industry that I have deeply admired and looked up to. And the person starring with me in the film is Iran's mega star, and the kind of love that has been showering my way from Iran has been really, really extraordinary. It's been a wonderful ride.
Yes. One last question.
Yes, hi.
So are you the kind of person who is very conscious about eating healthy?
I love food, and I love all kinds of food, and I think what I've managed to do is I eat everything but in small portions. So I eat desserts, I eat everything, unless I'm working towards a certain body type where I want this really flat stomach. Then I'll avoid sweet things and carbohydrates after 7 in the evening for a period of time. But I live to eat, and no aim or goal can stop me from eating.
I have a question. How do you resist the biryani then?
I cook it and I make it very well. So I am a complete foodie.
Okay. One last question we'll take and then we'll close it now.
One thing that you always include in your diet.
Fresh vegetable smoothies.
One thing that you don't.
Karela.
Anyway, with this, I think we'll come to the end of this lovely. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming here. Great
Thank
to
you
have
all
this
for being.